Hey guys, Elisha from Love Letter Generation on here today to share an exciting project with you all. I am a part of Elisha Wagman 510's Christmas collab. This is week 1 and we had to do a recipe decks. There is a whole heap of other wonderful crafty ladies that are a part of this group, and I will tag everyone down below. We have so much talent in this group, so it's worth, you guys going and checking out what they have decided to create for their recipe decks. So we have obviously Elisha Wagman 510. We have Heather Manning, Susan Tootsie Tucker, Crafting Con Cruise, Jelly Bean Junction, Sabrina K Country Crafter. We have Kathy Katzel Create, Dina This Mama Loves Disney, Crafty Michelle, Crafty Pen Pal Mama, and of course myself, Love Letter Generation. So I decided to do sort of like a shaker style recipe decks. Now I wanted it to be quite sturdy, guys. So what I did is when I did my die cut of like my memory decks, I ended up sticking the two pieces together to create, a more sturdy decks basically. I didn't want it being, flimsy. And I actually used this Pretty Christmas collection, which I'm pretty sure is Fa La La, but it was actually gifted to me a while back from Elisha, all the way from the Tel Aviv. She sent me some AliExpress Christmas ephemera, so it came to good use, and I thought it turned out really cute and pretty. So it's almost, I guess, basically like a it's an AliExpress version of Fa La La, I'm pretty sure. So I did my stitching with my sewing machine with I used some tulle, which is like a pretty gold speckled tulle, so I thought it went perfectly for the Christmas theme. And I made a little pretty like Christmas sequin mix. So we've got like some greens, some pinks, some snowflakes. There's some stars in there. And I thought that's just to give it a bit of like, a bit of sparkle basically. Now I layered up quite a few pieces on this to give it some dimension. I propped it up with, foam tape and things like that. And I also did some stitching on this word piece before I stuck it down. I'm not as good as to stitch all around the wording. I'm not that good with my sewing machine. But I thought just a little bit of stitching through the middle would give it a fun little like element, something a little different. And with the Christmas tree, I wanted to give that like a little bit of dimension as well to make it look like there are actual Christmas decorations like balls on the tree there. So I ended up using my pearl crystal Nouveau drops to give that tree a bit of dimension. So I thought that turned out really pretty. I'm really happy with how this turned out. And for the recipe part, I actually ended up sticking down into the back of the recipe decks a library card pocket. So you can just slide a recipe, you know, in and out of the card there. So my recipe that I chose to do is chocolate ripple cake, which is an Australian dessert. A lot of us here make it around Christmas time, as well as Australia Day, and it's just really popular Christmas time, and it's so easy to make and it's so delicious. So I actually ended up printing this one off the computer because my handwriting is terrible. So the recipe consists of like cream, caster sugar, vanilla essence, and a packet of like Arnott's chocolate ripple biscuits, which are sort of just like round chocolate cookies here. And you basically whip up your cream with a bit of vanilla essence and sugar, you know, to it's a thick consistency. And you layer each cookie with cream in between each cookie. So it's like cookie, cream, cookie, cream, cookie, cream. And then you stick it in the fridge overnight. And the next day it's a soft chocolate cake. So it's really delicious. Some people put like fresh raspberries on the top. Some people grate cherry ripe to put on top. I like to put on my chocolate ripple cake peppermint crisp, which is like a Nestle chocolate bar, and it has this like really pepperminty, crunchy, almost kind of like a hard boiled candy lolly, but it's mint on the inside and then it's got chocolate on the outside. And I like to grate that on top of my chocolate ripple cake because I just love that minty taste, and it makes it look Christmassy as well. And sometimes I like to grate cherry ripe on top too, because that's Christmassy too, and the flavors are just delicious. So there we go. So this would make a really fun gift to send out, guys. Like, you could do up a whole heap of all these different recipe cards and even create the box and send them as a gift. Like, that's a really nice like gift, I think, to send to someone at Christmas time, and especially for those that, you know, might not be able to afford to send, you know, a present to someone. This is just, you know, the gift of giving, basically. Like, you've made this, so it's quite special. So anyway, guys, like I said, I'm going to link everyone down below. Stay tuned. There's going to be another one coming soon. And yeah, you'll just have to wait and see what project that is going to be. It's also very exciting. And I also want to thank Elisha for hosting this super fun Christmas collab. So yeah, I'll link everyone's details below, and thanks for watching, guys. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and yeah, stay tuned for our next project. It's gonna be an exciting few weeks. So thanks. Bye.